Welcome to Shah's Lifestyle Vlogs. Hi, it looks like a lovely day, but I bet you it's cold outside. As you see, I am in my PJs as always. I'm actually off work today because yesterday I had this tooth extracted. Guys, guess what? I'm gonna actually have to have a, what is it called? Denture. A single denture. I don't know if you can see right here, right there, a single denture which will hook onto one of my back teeth here, and I have to take it out every evening and put it back in the mornings. A single denture. I am not looking forward to it. I was speaking to my dentist and I said to him, do I have to have it? Because quite honestly, taking it out, putting it in and all of this, you know, I might as well just leave the gap here. But according to my dentist, as well as a colleague that didn't do the denture option, your teeth will shift eventually and you'll end up with different gaps in different places and so on. It becomes a bigger problem. So I will be having a single denture here, guys, which is very strange to me that I'm going to have to take it out, put it in, take it out, put it in daily. But it is what it is. This tooth had a big infection all the way to the root. I did have a, what is it called? A root canal done to it twice, and it still was not in a good shape. So decided with my dentist just to take it out, put in the denture, which I should get my denture I think in 2 weeks time. We've already done the mold and everything. The reason why I took the day off is because they needed a certain time when they do the removal, the extractions, so it wasn't worth me going to work. And then when I had my wisdom tooth taken out, which was at the hospital a few years back, which I had to be put under for, my mouth was like this, so I kind of expected there to be a lot of swelling, and there was yesterday. And all night I could not sleep. It was so painful. So I was actually glad that I took the 2 days off rather than the 1 day off. But it's feeling a lot better now. My dentist told me to just, you know, morning, afternoon, evening, just to swirl some warm salt water in there, you know, disinfect it and whatever. I done that this morning and it's feeling a lot better. I need to do that again. But anyway, I'm waffling on about my teeth. Anyway, guys, I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to my lifestyle. I was just watching a cleaning video, actually. What was her name now? I think it's Faith Molari or something like that. Don't quote me. But she does some really good, she's in America, she does some really good deep cleaning. And I need some enthusiasm, guys, because I'm about to show you guys. Well, guys, the thing is, I want to do a before and after rather than you seeing me do the whole deep clean. As well as, let's go and make coffee, guys, while we talk. As well as, my kids are getting involved this year because I said to them, I said, guys, I'm old now. I can't be doing all this deep cleaning on my own. There was no fuss, no nothing. Everyone said they'll chip in. Kylan and Nicole actually has made a start a couple of days ago in the kitchen. They done a few cupboards here and there, but there's still more to do in the kitchen. I've got to do my deep, my chest freezer, so that when I do my Christmas shop, Dominique used this, guys, and I'm not dealing with it right now. And that's Kylan's calendar, and I just kept this to the side, guys. This is what I'm using for my warm salt water rinse. Don't worry, I don't rinse in the kitchen. I rinse it in the bathroom. Anyway, guys, I'm going to make myself a coffee because I would have to do another rinse again. So I'm going to make a quick coffee. Okay, let's take this cup. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I am using, well, it's out of here now, but I am using these little shovels right here for my teas and coffee pot, well, sugar and coffee pots. The sugar one should be in there. Got several of these from Timu. And yeah, it fits in there just fine. Just leave it on in there. Like that. Looks like someone keeps taking them out though, because the sugar one is also out for some strange reason. Let's put one back in there. And there's the sugar one. Maybe the kids took them out to wash them, but really, you're not meant to use them, stir with them, and then put them in the sink. You're meant to just leave them in there and use an actual teaspoon to stir. But as you see, it fits fine in there. I need to fill this up, by the way. It fits fine in there. I brought a Asda Essentials, bit of a shopping as well, guys. Oh, and myself and Kylan actually went shopping. We went shopping straight after, yeah. So I had my extraction done, and obviously I had this gauze thing stuck in my mouth in case of bleeding, which my dentist said to leave in. But I thought no one can really see it, so me and Kylan done Christmas shopping, and as I was looking at something, we went into TK Maxx. As I was looking at something, I realised this bulge on my mouth, and I thought it was my mouth starting to swell, but it was actually this gauze thing that I had still stuck in my mouth. You know, just to, in case it started to bleed or whatever, that the dentist told me to keep in there. I bought this as well. I bought this for work, guys. I just washed it out. I bought that for work so I can make coffee at work. Yeah, so that I'm not spilling coffee everywhere in a coffee mug, which we do have coffee mugs, but it's just safer and better to use one of these. And it keeps your coffee hot, because my other bottle that a colleague bought me that keeps my hot drinks hot and my cold drinks cold, Kylan's left it at his friend's house. By the way, guys, also, do you like these? This is the Mauritian flag, and this is the Dominican flag. I've also got bangles, that's exactly the same, but I thought using the bangles is putting the bangles on and these is doing the most. So these has just been kept around my neck. I've also got the bangles as well. Yeah, I was hoping they'd be more like a choker, like this, when I first got them, but it's fine. You know, I like them. And I can't wear just the Mauritian one, because what about the other half of me, which is Dominican? And I can't wear just the Dominican one because the other half of me is Mauritian. But on saying that, if I was gonna wear one over the other, it would have to be the Dominican one, because the Dominican one is where my dad is from, the Mauritian one is where my mother is from, and my dad's the one that actually done the raising. Yes, he's the one that actually put in the work, you know, as far as parental work. Anyway, let's go back into the front room. I think that was Kylan. Yeah, guys, also down here, I don't know if you remember, but in here, in this trunk, is all my photos and all my photo albums. I want to go through those. I want to go through those before I fill in this one. This one is more, I had to get this because these pictures right here, these pictures here are all 5x5, and I needed, this is a really nice one of my girls. I needed a photo album that holds 5x5. Unfortunately, I could not see one in TK Maxx besides this. And I like that it says memories on it. And that's the only one they had, guys. So if you got any photos that's 5x5, chances are, you know, you're gonna have to get one of these sort of scrapbook type of photos. I've also got this. That's me a few years ago at dance. Anyway, so the reason why I want to go in the chest is because if you watched my last few videos, a couple of vlogs back, I went into the chest to find some pictures to go in that album that's sitting behind you guys, the one that I absolutely love. And I realized that in my chest was a little bit of a disaster. So before I start putting any more photos in that album, I want to sort out the chest and make sure there's no other lingering, any other lingering type of pictures floating around. Oh, speaking of, guys, I don't know if you remember this. Also, a few vlogs ago, I mentioned how I was, what sort of a child I was, and how I would love to entertain teachers and hang out with older people, and done sewing. Went to sewing club, guys, at the age of 13, 14, with these old Jamaican ladies for this sewing class. I loved it though. It was every, I think it was every Tuesday or so after school. I would go there and I would sit with these old ladies and we would sew and stitch and go on the sewing machines, and they would teach me things, and they would just talk about all sorts, you know, nothing really inappropriate, but all sorts of their, you know, their childhood and so on and so forth like that. So yeah, I enjoyed going. But anyway, coming back to the subject, the subject at hand was, on that vlog I mentioned that I still had a certificate from my childhood about that trip that I took, and how my teacher, my school teacher, actually really enjoyed me just talking to her, hanging out with her for most of that week away that we had. And you know, me and her had a really strong bond. You know, it's really nice when you've got a really close bond with one of your school tutors, and we'd laugh and make jokes. It was such a fun week. But I did mention in that vlog that I still had the certificate. I'm not going to show you really, well, I just did. Don't want to show you my old school, but it's all right. But this one says, for always trying, and by the way, the teacher's name that I hung out with on that week's trip was Miss Chevelin. It says, for always trying, well, it's got my name first, awarded to, for always trying and keeping Miss Sheveland amused. And that was 1984, guys, which would have made me 11, I believe. Yeah, I would have been 11. And then this one is another one, again referring to the trip, because Miss Shevelin is who I was hanging out with on the trip. It says, to my name, for an excellent folder of work and a pleasure to take to Tinley Hall. That's where we went, to Tinley Hall, 1984. So yeah, they're the certificates that I got when we came back from that trip. And yeah, me and that teacher had such a ball. Playing tricks on each other and tripping each other up, and oh, it was great. Anyway, I thought I'll show you that. Oh, also, let me put you back for a second. I'm going to a couple of work dues in the next couple of weeks, and one of the work dues is this young guy that I used to work with. He's going to be 27. He fancies himself as a director, so he started doing his own children's film club in the same school. So because he, you know, is doing film club, I bought him this, guys. Don't you think it's amazing? So he can shout at the kids, "Oi, you back there, stand straight. Oi, remember your lines, kids. Are we paying attention?" Yeah, it's also got a siren on it, and it's got different volume, of course. I think he would think this is hilarious. I think he would think this is really fun. Plus another ex-worker is also coming along to his little birthday get together, and she's gonna make him a director's cake for a director. So I thought this was really fitting for him. So yeah, I got him that for when we go and do that. I've also got a Christmas work due to go to. Yeah, busy guys. By the way, I've been drinking a lot of coconut water. In the winter, I find it really hard to drink just water. So I tend to get coconut water. It's full of, obviously it's better for you. It tastes nicer, and it's got natural electrolytes. So yeah, I've been sipping on that. Kylan's nicked some. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I will be back. What I'm going to do also is I want to put all my Christmas decorations down here to get it prepared, because I'm going to be doing a deep clean, but you're not going to see the deep clean because, as I said, all the kids are going to be helping doing this said deep clean. It's going to be really hard for me to film everyone doing different things in different rooms, number one. And number two, I don't want it to be a long drawn out video. So I'm thinking of doing a deep clean, showing you a before and then after, and in the after would be the Christmas decorations all up, you know. So kind of a before and after clean stroke Christmas deco. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but it's going to be a before and after, rather than you guys seeing all of us scrubbing and cleaning so much. So yes, as I said, I want to put all my Christmas decorations here. I also, I'm going to do this after I have my coffee. I'm also going to do the chest freezer. Like I said, I need to wash out my chest freezer. And then this little chest right here, I'm going to tackle and go through all the pictures in the album, sort through them, and then I can finally use my new album to put all the spare pictures in, the ones that don't fit in my beautiful other album. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. So I'll be back. Firstly, coffee. That's what I'm going to have first. I'm going to have a coffee, and then I'll be back when I've done those 3 things. Fingers crossed that I do all 3 of these things. I should have done all these 3 things. All right, guys, see you in a moment. Hi, guys. So it is way later, as you can see, but I did manage to do everything that I said I was going to do. I have finished cleaning out my chest freezer. That's nice and clean. I also actually went ahead and moved some Tupperware that my daughter cleaned out one of the cupboards, and there was just too much buildup of Tupperware, so I also cleared that cupboard real quick. And the freezer took me some time, but not too long. But as you see, I've already lost light, so I thought I'll close out the video, guys. But first of all, first things first, I have taken out all my Christmas decorations. I'm going to have to replace this bag that I keep certain things in, guys, because as you see, it's really mash up. These 2 trees is in here, metal Christmas tree, baubles, all the things, guys, all the things. I've even taken out some sellotape and some blue tack, so that when we're wrapping presents and putting decorations up and so forth. So you will see that in my next video. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. We're going to deep clean and decorate, and I should be showing you a before and after of everything. I'm going to get Kai to pop those balloons over there, my birthday ones. Pop those. Yeah, and as I was saying, I have sorted also. Let's put this lamp on, shall we, so we get a bit more light. I've also sorted out, I don't know if you can see that, but this is Nicole's pile from here, and then Dominique's pile and Kylan's pile of photo albums. I'm going to take these ones. These ones here are just family albums that's got random pictures of all of the kids, myself, family members, and I'm just going to put them on top as best as I can. Okay, just to put them away. So I have sorted out, guys, I finally sorted out this chest right here. Let's close that, move that back. Okay, I finally sorted that out, guys. I hope I'm in focus. By the way, if you like this vlog so far, please go ahead and give it a like. That would be fantastic. We're a small little village over on Shah's Lifestyle Vlogs. We'll like our village to grow. So you will be really a nice little Christmas present almost if you go ahead and do that for me. Anyway, I'm going to put all these back. Okay. And we're going to, let me show you. I'm going to actually close out the vlog here, guys, because I feel like this is going to be a long vlog. I have these 3. I've got all these pictures, guys, all these random pictures, mostly of the kids when they were quite younger. This is a family album that's got a lot of families and it's got space in it, so I'm going to put some in here. This is Nicole's sort of pre-teen era. That's her album. I'm going to put some in there. And then I also noticed we had quite a lot of Kylan's sort of baby ones. So I'm going to put some of those in there. So that's it anyway, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, this whatever it was, this vlog. I'm going to go ahead and sort out all my photos and put all of these back in this trunk. And obviously my 2 new albums I don't think will fit, so they will remain on my bookcase as sort of deco pieces, I guess, and they've got more of our, I don't know, up-to-date photos in, so that's really good. Okay then, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna love you and leave you right now. I'm gonna sort these out. Please look out for my before and after clean and Christmas deco video. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it because you don't physically see me cleaning, but you do see the befores and afters with the decorations. So I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, but please give it some love because I've already started to work on it. And yeah, please give it some love. Thumbs up this video if you like it. I'm going to say goodbye now. So as always, stay safe, be safe, and always peace. Bye, guys.